They keep having me choose different characters madly. So I'm not actually trying to look at their skills at all. What have they done to the tutorial? I really couldn't say. I think I'm just needing to balance the audio here a bit. See, there are a couple of different hero choices that you can pick on either side of this lane. I believe you get to choose who you want in the end? Okay. My AC is too loud? Really? I haven't adjusted the... You can't use your abilities with this champion tower, okay. I haven't tried oh, okay, wow, that microphone's peaking there a bit. Okay, this might be better. Q stuns, W shields, and E is a slow. I'm still trying to figure out... oh wow, this is weird. It kind of kills the game every time I start a new tutorial, and then it starts up the game separately again, which is something I've not really run into with other games. Hopefully it shows up on OBS again. It has a windowless mode, so that's nice, but you can't easily move between windows. Does it show where I have skill points? Glove tap, home guard. I know what most of these champs do? Okay. I'm still not sure what kind of playstyle I'd even want to go for. Can't you turn off the automatic target thing? Because you're supposed to wait until the enemies are almost dead before you, like, last shot them. Get her a W? Oh, too late. I didn't know. I didn't know. Instead I got E. Make it rain. Showers the area with bullets, damaging and slowing enemies. Okay, now I can get it. Let's try to stay out of there. Make it rain, yes. So I can't use certain spells at all, like even on enemies, not just on turrets. Gain up to 60 movement speed if you haven't taken damage. Gain 40% attack speed. I probably need to get out of there, huh? Usually go WQE. Okay. Oh no. He pulled me in.
Sort of seeing you play this is a bit painful. I'm looking at the screen and I'm like, what are you doing? No.
I've never really played League before. I always played, or I should say the MOBA that I put about 10 hours into was Dota 2. Okay, here we go. Heal. That's what I should do.
Because Miss Fortune's an ADC, so she's typically supposed to be like in the bot lane with a support. And I'm just sort of seeing like you and like 2 other champions there, and I'm like, okay, this is just great.
Bot lane is considered to be what? Like
okay, so
middle lane.
Middle lane, you typically have like mage characters. I don't really know how to explain it. I just got so used to doing it. Top is usually tanky. Mid is typically mages. ADC is ranged characters mixed with people who are like healers or stunners or slows, depending.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like at the moment I'm in the bottom lane.
Okay. So what are you currently doing like in the tutorial? Has it given you any like major hints, or is it pretty?
At the moment I'm losing health. How do you usually regenerate
health? You walk away
health?
from battle and you regenerate over time, or you recall. But typically, depending on your support, you should be fine.
Hello.
Help me.
Good evening.
I'm a 15-year-old who's a squeaker. Help.
Just wait like a few months. Your voice will deepen.
No. The doctors told me what happened. I have a growth disorder, and it's not gonna be a few months. It's actually gonna be a.
I mean, hey, if it really annoys people that much, you can just get a voice changer temporarily and just deepen your voice a bit. So that way it's not like super high pitched or anything. Oh, that's why it's higher pitched. Oh, I can see the other person left. Here, you might want to go into it.
So you have actives and passives.
Just saying.
Help me, Chara. Okay, they left. If you want me, Madly, if you'd like me to, I can lock the chat. Spend my skill points. Okay, that's what it shows how many skill points you have. So you have actives and passives for some of them. Make it rain. Okay, that's the bullet one. You said that there was like a theme that they followed, right? Stun, damage, and then something else?
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, welcome back.
That was just really loud for my phone, and I didn't want it to peak with speakers. It doesn't really sound great.
Okay.
So I'm just going to look at your stream to see what exactly is happening.
My champion has increased movement speed and can move through
your
units
W
for 10
also
seconds.
increases your attack speed. So when you click that, you're able to attack quicker and deal more damage in a short period of time.
Wow, I'm really close to dying.
Yeah, that's one of the, that's usually a top laner, so he does a lot of damage.
Okay. Is someone teaching me this? Madly's giving me some advice. It's been a while since I even played Dota 2. as in 3 years maybe, so. Is there nothing you can buy?
You
to
right now
heal
have
better?
4,000 gold. Hit B.
Can I hit B anywhere on the map?
Like-
Oh, okay.
Luck.
Yeah, you
That
don't
would
have
take
to
me
walk
back,
back.
you're
Just
saying,
hit
right?
B and you'll recall.
Okay, hearing your stream twice is.
Okay. You should be hearing it twice.
I was watching.
What
stream
happened?
on Twitch, yeah.
I guess I just buy all the stuff, huh? Oh, it does show me what it's recommended, so I don't have to go in completely blind, basically, right?
Well,
3,500. How do I transfer them to my inventory?
click it. You have enough to get one of the last things, so you can get, what is that? I recommend,
I got Bloodthirster.
since the stream
chose
is a
all
little
the
bit
wrong stuff,
behind,
huh?
I can't, like, just instantly tell you what to do. So yeah,
Alright.
like, Bloodthirster is
I mean, it
pretty
says I can
good, but
undo.
typically you want to get some more crit instead of that first. It's basically lifesteal.
There's Infinity
Yes,
Edge.
that's
This
good
doubles your
too.
critical strike chance.
Let me see what I have set for her. Because after you get out of the tutorial, you're able to make item lists and stuff. And I typically don't use the recommended unless it's for all random.
Oh, okay.
Where is it? Yeah, so typically for Misfortune, I have 2 items that are lethality, and then I go for some crit, since, I guess lethality does a lot of damage. I never really understood what it meant.
Good evening.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff that you need to memorize.
Good evening.
Evening.
I see you're playing League tonight.
I'm trying to
Was
play
it optional to do the tutorial or no? Because
I'm not sure. And you recommended that I,
I
do it,
didn't
and I
notice
noticed
that
some
it was
parts
that
of it
big
were
of a
locked.
change for the tutorial. I probably would have told you just not to do the tutorial and just play with me instead, and I could give you some pointers instead of that.
Yeah, because like we can play
Yeah.
against bots and stuff, right? We don't have to jump in.
I usually just
Yeah.
I play a couple of games of bots and then I go into a real game most of the time. Just to get like a grip on whatever character I'm going to be playing
Okay.
for the next bit.
And they revamped the tutorial a month or so ago. Is it an improvement, do you think, Dogmaster? Let's get out of here. It says invalid target. Select the valid target. Okay. Haha, I'm too fast for you. Maybe not. What did you say
B?
the recall spell was? B? Okay. So that's how you get back home. But you can't be interrupted. I thought in Dota 2 you actually had to have a spell or something to get back home.
You can basically use recall whenever you want.
Okay. The old one taught you basically nothing and made you build derpy stuff. The new one offers variants and champions and actually lets you learn. That's
The
good
new
to
one
know.
is also a lot longer from just like what I'm seeing you do. For me, I was able to do it in like maybe
Okay.
15 minutes. Just quickly go through it. This one actually takes a lot more time.
I started season 3. I've seen what this game makes you go through for the most part. Season 3, how long ago would that be? So I have no idea what season they're currently on.
I have no clue what season we're on right now. Let me check.
Five years ago. Okay, yeah, that would be quite some time. The most time I think I've spent with the game is probably about 5 years. I need to put points into my R ability.
You also can't move when you use your ultimate with her. It just like continuously shoots out a lot of bullets at once and does a lot of like damage.
Okay. Oh, is that what bullet time is? Is that the alt? Yeah, okay, it says ultimate there. I got it. Oh.
The tutorial seems a lot more forgiving with how much damage the turrets do.
Yeah, I know usually when I was taking damage from turrets in the past, you get targeted.
Sometimes you
don't
can,
get
like,
away from it.
with bots, you can get away with it, like, really easy. Like, you'll just walk in there and then you'll be in there for a little bit and then you walk out and it still doesn't hit you. So it's a bit of a delay. But then when, like, you're in draft or blind,
Okay.
it hits you instantly. It's not fun.
So what happened to my gold exactly? Because I realized I'm
You
down to,
spent
like,
it on the
200.
items.
It randomly generates over time in addition
So yes,
to
you get
appearing
gold
when you
from
kill.
killing turrets, minions, monsters, and over time. Some
Yeah.
items will give you more gold than others too.
It's very forgiving. Back in my day, the tutorial was not nice to us. That's interesting, actually. You would think the tutorial is kind of an easier version of bot matches. Okay, I think I completed the second tutorial. Should we try just playing a game against bots or something?
I'd like to play a game with bots,
Madly?
but I don't know
Right
if it's
there?
going to force you to do the rest of the tutorial.
Okay. Shop for gear. Okay, that's the next tutorial. For some reason, like I said, it doesn't actually have the tutorials in game. They are in the launcher, and then it launches the game to play the tutorial, which I find to be somewhat unorthodox. There's a mode called Doombots that rears its ugly head around Halloween time. It's nearly impossible at times. Well, if there's AI out there that can beat players at Go, what chance do we stand against bots in League when they really try? Boots of Speed. They've dumbed it down, but it's still a challenge. I guess I'm pushing the wrong lane again, aren't I?
Not entirely, because there's no jungle in the game, so there's like going to be like either 2 people top, 2 people mid, or 3 people bot. Yeah,
there's no jungle
it's
because
because
it's
it's
a
a
tutorial,
tutorial.
or because
In bot games, there's no jungle as
Okay.
well. And one champion now sort of stays out of the game on the opposing team. So there's only 4 people that we have to go against with 5 people attacking.
So is there any sort of like consensus between powers? You mentioned something like one is stun, one is
Well, depending on who
speed,
you're
stuff like
playing.
that.
So Morgana, she can stun you with her Q, I believe, and then she can put down her. I don't know what it is. I think it's her W or her E. When you put that down, what someone's stunned, it poisons them over time. For other champs, there's Blitzcrank. He can grab you, pull you towards danger, basically. Thresh can also give you a shield. So like it varies in different champions.
Okay. Alt stuns in second potion. Her W is the pool. E is a magic and CC shield. Oh wait, did I buy 2 of them? Let's sell that then. I haven't... How can I tell if I've equipped something? I just sold it, didn't I? Okay. Let's try that. Really? Nobody had been killed so far. Says love tap. Miss Fortune's first basic attack. Is that just like the default attack? You perform automatically?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Wow, it's the first time I've died. Stun keeps you from casting abilities, roots keeps you from moving. You can press escape and hit exit game to skip the tutorial. I mean, I can exit the game, but I don't think it will unlock anything if I do that. And there's like one more tutorial left. I've never used R. I think you'll get champions and blue essence for doing these, but I'm doing fine learning. Okay. I guess it's about knowing when to run the hell away. That's what I thought. Okay, that's the third one down. Gained another level. Okay, it says tutorial completed 3,000 blue essence. Use this to unlock champions in the store. So apparently, yeah, I just get the blue essence for doing that. Why is the screen black? Because it keeps going back to the normal game. I mean, the only way I can... I'd have to be capturing the desktop, and I have stuff on there. What can I play here? PvP. Co-op versus AI, is that it? Let's try this. I mean, hey, let's just switch over to desktop. I have window capture on the game and not on the client. I did full screen the window, but as you can see here, the problem is that the client, you basically don't find matches in game for some weird reason. Madly, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
If you wanted me to join a, okay, if you want me to join a game with you, I can though.
Basically,
sure
you
how
have
to
to
do it,
add me
though.
as a friend. It's still Madly Cheshire, so.
I add you as a friend. Oh wait, friend requests? Okay, Dogmaster sent me a friend request. Okay, I think I found level 81. Last seen never?
Yeah.
Is that you? You sent me one too? Okay. So how do I join? I don't know if you want to join me as well, Dogmaster. I can, I suppose. Creating co-op versus AI. Okay, there we go. It's pretty straightforward. Party members show up here when they connect to voice. Is there any point in me being connected to voice for this? Should we?
We could use Lel's in-game voice if you wanted.
I mean, I'm more comfortable with Discord, but I'm not sure if it comes... Oh, because it's just going to be
Yeah.
us versus the bots, right? So
Excuse my voice, I'm a little sick.
it should be fine. Okay, I'm not going to connect to League voice then. I'll just stay in Discord. You're probably just going to type, okay. So, what do I do from
Find
here?
match and wait, and it'll pop up, and then you can accept or decline the matchmaking.
I have something on my collections. What is that? Okay, it says match found.
Okay, we're gonna go bot, okay?
How does that
Blind
work?
pick, you have to call what lane you want.
Bottom, okay.
And sometimes in bots you can do jungle. Some people want to practice jungle in bots. One person over. Yeah, I'll go bot
So you're
with
saying
you.
you're doing bot with me? Okay. Probably a chest with a free chap. Oh, okay. I don't think I can do anything with it now.
Not now. You have to wait till you're back in the home screen.
Yeah, okay. I don't know why they do it this way. Because considering this is a game that's streamed a lot, it just seems inconvenient.
Later.
What
Oh man, whoever you own. Vagar's really fun. Kane's really fun. Warwick's really fun. Sona's fun. Champion, you just gotta figure out what you want to play.
I'll choose Zed. Choose my
Have
loadout?
runes or anything
whatever.
yet, so you just gotta use the pre-built ones. Once you so you'll be able to set up your own masteries. That's these icons here in the bottom. Each of them do different things. Like right now you have on the domination tree is a primary, and the secondary tree is your keystone, which is the main one. The little red electric symbol is called procs after you do 3 attacks on an enemy. And when you're in game, you'll be able to see its cooldown.
They don't really show you any tool
Quite
tips
yet.
or anything. You can set up your rune pages. I believe it's level 11. I think I'm level 4. So, okay, Madly is still
Right
at
now,
60%.
there's
I
a
was-
bug going on with the game that sometimes when you start one, it won't connect till everybody else is already connected. But they're not wanting to deal with it yet because there are more important
Oh.
bugs to fix.
Do you think we've encountered that?
I wouldn't know if it happens in bot games or not, but it wouldn't surprise me. What you want to start with is a Doran's Blade. And it's a 450 cost item, and pick up 1 health potion.
Oh, 1 health potion. Got it. Okay, how can I tell who you are on the map?
Usually, if you press tab, it'll have names up, but you've got it enabled where you can see my summoner name.
Do I? I said bottom,
This guy
so I
just
guess
needs
that's
to
the
get out
side
of our
the
lane. Happens too much. Set up robots to level
You
their
mean
accounts
where-
and whatnot.
They're not.
They
Oh,
just
you think it's
basically
not
int
an actual
feed.
player.
It's terrible. This is why I only have 1 account. I got tired of it the first time I experienced it.
So when you only have 1 account, you're more likely to get matched with people.
No,
who aren't,
The thing
bots and
is,
stuff?
the higher up you get and like levels and rank and everything, system notices like if this thing goes like 0 and 11 in a rank game and everybody reports it, their account's going to get banned.
Wait, so I could be banned just because I'm doing too good?
bad if it's like a bot is really obvious if you're like intentionally feeding the enemy team, if you're grieving your teammates, like you can be either the enemy team or your team and then punished accordingly. This guy's a bot though, unless it's a really smart one. They barely know how to cast spells. They're not very smart programs. And this one actually knows to stay out of turret range if it is. That is my question. The actual robots, you set this up as custom or as a co-op versus AI. It's very foreign to me.
Use a health potion.
That's a while since I've done this.
Not you. I was looking at what the game was telling me. Yeah, I probably should use that health potion. I've never used one before. Is that how I do it? It's taking me a while to like get used to this.
Yeah, he's an
Zero.
assassin.
Significantly different
Excuse
from the
me.
previous one.
Is using shadows. If you throw your W out, say like right here, and then use your E and Q, it will also use those abilities.
So you're saying your shadow will use
Yeah, and it'll throw one just
my
like
Q ability? Cool.
a gimmick, I guess. Dead.
Like, what's the regular gold amount that you want to get before you head
It
off after
depends.
Shop
In a
Platinum?
normal scenario, Zed will be in the mid lane by himself, so he'll have, you know, precedence of gold over, say, bot lane because you're sharing. There's also more trades. No,
Oh, so
no.
everybody shares the gold that I have as
Traditionally,
well?
a support and an AD carry will. The support will have an item that grants them gold and sometimes can grant EC gold if it last hits a minion with a stack. Zed will be in the mid lane by himself, and depending on the matchup, like lethality, which is what Cheshire was talking about, Crackbar is usually the item people first build on him. But if it's like a hard matchup, which you'll learn if you play it more, you want to like go defensive, say a Mob Mortius or oh hush you. It's all dependent, but you can
don't
build
think I'm
Duskblade
using-
this time and be fine. Whole electric thing was your electrocute going off. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Shadow Slash. I'm gonna get the alt here.
You got the turret. Hey, Katarina went top. The kind of a dash thing that makes you a little bit invulnerable.
Okay, I'm gonna go back. I went for silver on your first chap. Yeah, I think I should have tried somebody who was ranged instead.
Your 80 carries are easiest to learn.
What are
80 carries are what Misfortune is. They're the ranged people for the most part.
Because there's sort like I'm not
Terminology. I
familiar
gotcha.
with all of the terminology.
No, the
So
ADC
it's like a support?
is the one that far does backline damage and all that. The support stays with the 80 carry for the most part because
Oh,
to get
okay,
going.
right. They can level up higher
the max
and
level
stuff. Or
18.
I'm trying to remember like some of the
Level
terminology
18
I've heard
regardless.
in the past.
Most abilities do not
Yeah, that
affect
does not
towers. You have to
affect
auto attack
towers.
it. Some champions have auto attack steroids that kind of add on to an auto attack bonus damage to towers. If you buy a Sheen, it'll proc on a tower.
You can have machines.
No,
As a
the
character?
item is called a
A sheen.
Sheen. It's just called
Okay.
Sheen. Wouldn't want to build it. I mean, I've seen people
Try.
go like Trinity Force Zed. Recommend it.
I'm trying to figure out how to use the alt here.
Get somebody with it. Yes.
I have to target an enemy.
Some and then you'll do
Okay,
more
there you go.
damage to them, and that little mark will pop for a bigger amount. Here, take this. Gone.
Take what?
It's gone now. My character is a support that has a hook throw out and catch people with. I threw down a lantern that if an ally grabs it, they'll move to my location. Click right on it. On again.
I wasn't aware you could do it again.
In the game.
Oh, so my shadow also does
It'll do
the,
both.
yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah.
It uses the E. So you can sort of throw your shadow out there into the midst of something, and then maybe combo it up
The
with E.
traditional combo you want to do is E next or W next to somebody, ult them, and when you ult them, another shadow will be appearing. So you can do technically 3 Qs and 3 Es on the same target, which makes your ultimate burst for a lot of damage. Thing with Zeddy's,
Okay.
you know, really mechanically inclined. Z.
Yeah, I think I'd rather start off with something a bit more ranged.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm dying here.
In game or in
Swollen
real
lymph
life?
nodes are never fun, man.
Oh. Understandable. Honor a teammate? Who should I honor? You were there with me the whole time, Dogmaster. I'll give you honors.
Got out of his game. I'm gonna head out. I'll be in chat and I'll throw tips your way if you need them. Just hit me up if you need any other help.
Okay.
And
Thanks. If you feel more comfortable talking now, Madly.
No, I'm talking before. It's just I have my phone right next to my laptop. Every time I click, you can hear it.
Okay, you know, it's just I have a bit of trouble paying attention
No, I
to the
know.
text chat when
I
I'm
know.
still learning the game as well.
It's just easier for me to
Okay.
focus if I don't have to talk at the same time as play sometimes. Because a lot of the
okay,
champs
yeah.
I play, like I play a lot of versatile. So like I can go from playing let's say Jinx to playing Irelia, and they're completely different champions, but they have the same feel for me. But some of them need a little bit more focus than, I guess, let's say Sivir. If you have enough to get, I don't even know how much she is, but if you want to try one of the ranged ones, Miss Fortune's probably one of the best to start off with because she does a lot of damage.
Oh, okay, we can search right
I
here.
don't.
Misfortune. Okay.
Yeah,
I think I
we were
played her
playing in the
once.
tutorial.
Yeah, she was the one I was playing with in the tutorial. Says I can
If you
unlock-
wanted to
what does that
practice a
require?
different range, you could also get Lux. I have no clue how much nearly any of these champs are anymore since I own quite a few. A cheap range would be Ashe. She's 450 if you just wanted to get a quick champion right away.
Let's take a look. Oops. Ashe.
Yeah.
ASHE?
You can also like
450. Alright, let's try that. Check out the champion detail page for some quick tips on how to play. Ha.
I got a lot of the 450 champs early on, like quite early on.
You paid for them with money
Well,
or with
I joined right
this
before they
Blue
added Blue
Essence?
Essence, so I played a lot when I first started. So I was able to wrap up a lot of it was called IP, and with that I bought a lot of the champs. The only
Oh,
one I
okay.
don't have right now is Dr. Mundo because they recently changed him to be only 450. He used to be 1,350.
Is there any real, like, is this sort of a pay-to-play scheme where the heroes that are cheap to buy are really
Not really
bad in the
because
long run? Is
like
that how it
Garen,
works?
he's probably one of those like dead champs to learn, but
Okay, so it's more they have an easier learning curve. Is kind
I
of
guess
the
because Kaylee
thing with
is
them.
like a level 2 difficulty, and I don't necessarily enjoy playing her. But then, like, if you go up against her, you could die pretty quickly. Same with Master Yi, he's probably quite powerful. I guess it just gives some people like a
Okay, so
bigger
if I
hand at playing the game with like a mix of champions here.
yeah, it can be a bit overwhelming when you see how many there are. If I want to go ahead and try out this champion, what would you recommend?
Like items or like what do I recommend with how to play her?
Well, no, I mean,
Oh, join a
how
game.
should I join a game?
Well, you're already in a game with me, and all I have to do is hit find match. So, if that's what you want to do, we can do that.
Oh, okay. How
Just
do I get back
in
to
the top left
lobby
corner,
then?
it says
Because
lobby.
oh, there you go, lobby. it was in plain sight.
And I
Hidden in
guess I'll
plain
go
sight.
support with you. So,
Okay, sounds good. But we don't earn anything when playing versus bots. Is that how it works?
you can
or,
level
like,
up your
what's the deal?
character with bots, but you don't level up your champion. So, I think you used to be able to, but by when you level up,
Okay.
you get like little chests or, what are they called?
Wait, just a second. When you mentioned characters versus champions, like what's the difference there? A champion is like this character that I just
Yeah, no,
unlocked.
like
Ash,
I was
that's a
sort of just
champion,
saying,
right?
like when you're playing against just the other champions. Fuck, how do I explain this? So we go against the AI in this, but then like in real games or against real people, we will level up our champions. So we have our profile as our character or whatever, and then there's like the champions we play. So as you saw that little like blue banner with Dogmaster, he was a level 7 with that character, meaning he's played it quite a lot and he's gotten a lot of like
Okay.
really high S's with him. I'm not really the best at explaining
Alright.
like what.
Well, I mean, just trying it is
Yeah.
how you improve.
I guess I know that a lot of people in League, if they hear something just a little bit off, they'll go ham at like just being extremely toxic to just like the little bit of the hiccups in what I'm trying to explain.
Oh, you're worried about other people
Yeah.
getting toxic about the way you're explaining things?
Because it can be pretty bad. I've had to deal with it before.
Yeah. Yeah. I
See,
have an idea.
when
what
I
that
was
would be
teaching
like.
my boyfriend, it was a bit easier because I could log into his account and make him an item list for said character he wanted to try out with different items that he can choose from what he would like to play and be able to read himself. So, and like along with runes, like I'd be able to help him a lot more with that. And like when it comes to helping you, it's a little bit more difficult because I can't just log into your account and do things for you.
Oh, but isn't that just like the items that you choose? I could always go recommended.
Most of
and
the time,
be
yes.
okay, right?
I guess sometimes,
Oh, okay.
depending, but let's start.
Okay, I was
Well,
just
you
wondering.
did.
Yeah,
You
are we
didn't
waiting for
accept.
something, or
You sort of exited out of the thing. Yeah, that's why I thought.
Oh, is that
it
what
on
happened?
purpose.
I'm sorry. I thought I accepted it. No, I'm still getting a feel for the interface here. When I think about it now, I realize I have watched a few streams of League of Legends from time to time. Not usually for League of Legends, but for the personality playing them. Okay, I
Yes.
accept this, right? Okay, I think I accepted it time. But I remember whoever was streaming it, like at the end of every match, they always go back to the desktop because of this launcher and how strange it is compared to a lot of other games. That you gotta always have your
Yeah.
desktop open like that. Okay, so choose
You
champion.
would
I was
like-
gonna do Ashe.
Choose the
There was a problem?
precision runes with her. So if you see that like thing next to heal, or what do you have? You have exhaust. You can click down and there's something that says precision the perfect. You'd probably like prefer to click that with her.
Are they the
It's
icons
to
in
the
the
left of
bottom?
it.
At the bottom of
So you
the
just click it.
screen?
I don't know if you have that because I haven't seen a new player's interface in a while.
Oh. Exhaust and barrier.
You should probably choose heal with flash with her if you have it.
I'm looking. These are just different skins. There's nothing to click
So,
on really, and there are no tooltips
On the
either,
bottom
which
of your
doesn't make
screen,
it
right
any more
underneath where
convenient.
you're able to pick skins, it shows typically there's a rune page at the bottom. It tells you the name of it. And then to the right of it,
I
you can
noticed there were
click
some
the
icons
icon,
down there.
and then you can change it to like heal, flash, or teleport. So you have a
What did I
barrier,
end up
which
with?
shields you, and exhaust, which slows down the person in front of you.
Okay, so they are encircled, right? These abilities that you're talking about, they're contained within a little circle
No,
as opposed to being
those
square.
are the runes, the circles.
Okay, so what's the difference between the runes and what you're talking about? So the circles are runes, and what else is there?
I don't know what the square things are called, even though I've been playing for over a year now, but it's basically spells that you can use. But the circles, those are your runes.
Oh,
From what I know, you have precision and sorcery. I never really took the time to really
okay.
learn a way to explain what they do. I just know what they do out of experience.
So what would
I
yours
just
do,
picked
for
the
example?
first thing I saw because I didn't have a rune page set for Soraka. But I'm pretty sure I have Resolve, the Colossus,
Oh, okay.
and Sorcery. So basically what Resolve does is either gives you extra health and armor, and Sorcery will give you extra ability power and just magic damage in general.
So ability power is
It's
like
what your
mana,
abilities, like
or
it's
what?
the power for your abilities. So like your Q, W, E, and R. So it adds to that.
Okay, right. We're just waiting for Zed
I'm waiting for Morgana to
player
load.
to load, right? Oh wow, you're right. Morgana is 0%. Is this just because their computers are
Sometimes
slow,
it's your
or
internet and or computer. Some people will completely not connect at all, and for internet connection, I've had issues where it just doesn't let me connect at all, or it just slows right down if my internet goes down for like just a little bit.
So, what happens when somebody fails to load within a timely manner?
Sometimes they're just completely taken out of the game and they don't load in, and so they'll have to like go back in and hit play again. Or
But I mean, will we be able to progress? Or
no,
will we
we're going to be
thrown
able to
back
progress.
the
Like if there's somebody who doesn't connect, that's
lobby?
just it. They didn't connect, and so you have to play with 4 people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so a lot of
So it
people,
just makes it harder.
when it comes to draft, it gets really annoying when you know, it's coming to late game and you guys are really doing really well. Someone gets really triggered, so they end up leaving the game, and then they'll just completely disconnect and just exit out. So it's just poor people.
Is
Oh,
there
there's
no
penalty.
for doing that? 'Cause it's usually I
My
thought-
one friend that I used to play with, her brother would dodge a lot if he didn't like the certain characters that he was going to be playing with. So he'd be in a waiting queue of 30 minutes or more. And if you, I don't know what happens
wow,
when you leave
that's-
games because I've never had the penalty for that. So, however that is, I have no clue.
Okay. Fair enough. It's probably for the best.
Just don't try not to leave the game. People just don't like it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it on purpose. It'd be like my
Oh,
internet
gosh,
goes
yeah.
down. You've seen that happen to me. Abilities don't usually affect buildings. Okay, so I've been told. So what lane are we
we're
doing
going
again?
down here. Yeah.
Okay. Do you usually just auto
Typically,
path
yeah.
there?
Sometimes if there's a jungle, we'll go help them over here.
Okay.
I'll ping. Right there. That's where the jungle typically would go. It's a
Okay, how do I
control
ping?
and like
P?
a left click. Control and left click,
Control
and then
and
you can
what?
hold it to do.
Oh yeah, I got it. Nice.
And I guess you already know you can lock your screen by hitting Y or unlock it by hitting Y.
Wait.
So
lock it? Oh no, I did
sometimes
not
people
know
play
that.
with an unlock screen and they just hold spacebar to sort of shoot onto the character, but then they can also like check around the map freely. I usually have it locked
Right.
just because I can easily just go between the map and looking at my screen to see where people are.
Is it recommended to turn
If
off
you're
like
an
auto
ADC, you
fire?
should keep on auto attack. But for me as a support, I shouldn't have it on because it'll end up I'll end up stealing your creep kills. And farming is very important when you're an ADC because the more money you have, the more the quicker you can get certain items.
Okay.
I recommend that you go QW and then max out your Q first. Your E just sort of shows where people are on the map if you can't see them. Your
What
E.
shows
I don't know
where
what the name
people
of
are?
it's called because I haven't played Ashen enough. You don't want to
Okay.
get that
Hawk shot.
in a bot game because it's just sort of useless.
Okay, I'll avoid leveling it up then.
Q has you attack quicker, so attack speed with her is very important. And if you see these, if you saw
Right.
that guy with the little
Makes
cannon,
sense.
you would probably prefer to attack him first, and
Yeah.
because he gives you extra gold, it's like 60 a piece.
Okay.
I used to play I used to play
What
Soraka
did you
top every so often,
Go on.
so I have to really learn to not be so aggressive towards champions and let you get kills because I have a bad habit of kill stealing sometimes. Since the sorry.
I mean, I would rather us do better than you try to give me or let me have
Typically,
kills and then
the
I
person
screw
I
it
play
up.
with the most, I'm usually his support, or he'll go jungle and mid. because he's a pretty good player, and he usually gets really hyped up when I start kill stealing because he knows how I get very antsy if my ADC doesn't get a kill right away, and it's just like right there, and they only have 20 health. Because that can be quite aggravating sometimes, where it's like you put all this damage into them, and then they just sort of disappear.
Yeah, so you're saying that because a certain hero was being leveled up.
It's all right.
No,
don't worry about it.
I thought I was onto something, but then I wasn't. It's Rangers, Focus, and Volley. Basic attack, grants focus before second stack. So I think what happened is I started spending
You
more
should
mana
probably,
than what I had.
I usually recall at level 6 as an ADC, depending on how much minions I've killed and how much gold I've had.
I think I'm level 5 right now.
Oh. Yes.
It's the number below your character,
So
right?
if you hold G, you can click on your like little bar right there, and it can tell you how far you are to leveling. And you can also do that to see if your abilities are ready. So like I don't have enough mana for my alt, as well as like anything else. But since we're level 6 now, it's pretty like a good idea to recall, because right now I have 2,000 gold, and that means we'll have like an upper hand. They give you movement speed.
Do? Better movement.
Let me see who to get for her. I recommend you get Runan's Hurricane as soon as possible. There, if you go to all items and you go to attack speed, you're able to see it's like the 5th one down. Let me see.
Stinger.
Runan's Hurricane.
What was it called? I can just search for it.
Okay, one second.
Rune, how do you spell
Runaans.
that? Okay.
It's this. I figured out I could just
2,800.
do that instead to show you. I hit Alt
Wait, how did you
over
show?
the item in shop to show you what to get. It also shows you how much like
Okay. I'll look at it next time I'm in the shop. I was already
you can
out of
hit
the shop, I
P
think.
to look into the shop. It's like when you're
Okay.
like fighting, or you're just like waiting for the other team.
So where does your recommendation show up? In
One
here?
second, because I have item lists, so I have to. You basically just go between all items and recommended, and recommended should be the top. Who do you? See, one of the characters I really liked playing was Sivir, as like I said in the first part. It's because her Q and W can like well, her W can go through multiple minions and then attack multiple champions at once. And then her Q sort of like shoots forward and then shoots back between the people we're attacking. And I found that was like quite nice to have early on, especially because I was really bad at getting a lot of minions at first. Yeah, my
Did you
champion
heal
heals.
me? Okay.
And she can also root as well. So if they're standing in my E for long enough, which is this, they can get rooted into place.
So it's like a stun?
Basically. But they can still, I think they can still attack, I'm not sure.
Got both of them.
Actually. Yeah, so yeah, rooting, he can attack, but which doesn't make much sense. Oh, okay. It's been a while since I've played Soraka. It's been a while since I've played a lot of
problem.
support champs. I usually go off meta, which means like people, like champs that usually don't go support or don't usually go in that lane.
So, I know you mentioned there's like
Yeah.
a difference between the lanes. And then there are different types of play styles. I'm not going to call them classes, but they're kind of like classes. So, what would you do as a support?
Protect the crap out of my 80s and try to make sure they don't die.
And
It's just
called what?
supporting. Like you're
No, but I mean, there's support, and you said
yeah,
you
you protect the
you protect a
ADC,
certain
your attack damage
character.
carry,
What does that?
which is you. You're the bot.
Okay. What kind of responsibility is going to fall on the ADC?
I guess you poke a lot, which I believe means you try to just like get close and be a bit more aggressive. And if you push to the point you make the other ADC a bit uncomfortable, or they start thinking, oh no, we're gonna mess up, we're gonna lose, we have to play safe. It really just gets them to start thinking about what they should do. When I play ADC, I'm typically very aggressive depending on who I'm playing against. With MF, because of how much damage she can do to me, since I typically play Jinx, I try to farm as much as I can to get items before her.
Okay, so this character that I'm currently playing, it seems like it focuses more on just a lot of regular damage as opposed to having to utilize
Yeah,
mana.
so that's
or
just
whatever
basically,
the-
she doesn't do much with like ability power. It's usually attack speed, critical strike, just I think it's called true damage, but I'm unsure. I don't really know a lot of the lingo when it comes to League.
Okay.
I guess that's the worst part of having me teaching you, is that I'm not too well aware of what people call certain things.
Not
Yeah.
caught up on the meta per se.
I think it took me almost half a year to figure out what poking and pleaing was, and I still don't even know what pleaing is. I've heard it before. It makes no sense to me.
When I was, like I said, I probably invested 10 hours in Dota 2. And I kind of learned the terminology from that one. In terms of like how I... So, when you mentioned the ADC, I'm trying to remember what they called that in Dota. But it was basically the character that levels up to be a real powerhouse at the end of the game, right? But at the beginning of it, they're kind of weak, and they kind of need to be carried a bit. Oh, they call it the carry, don't they? Okay. I think that was what it was called. If
Yeah,
that
it
makes any
does.
sense.
Basically, I just wanted to search up exactly what an ADC does. And they deal strong continuous damage with their basic attacks and scales with attack-related stats. So attack damage, critical strike chance, and attack speed. So that's what Xayah, Ashe, Miss Fortune, Jhin, and a whole bunch of other people are.
Is it recommended to sort of learn as that that class, let's say, or would it make more sense to remain a support and let, like, for example, you be the ADC and then I would support, right? Because you said you're more aggressive or you understand how to be aggressive with these characters.
Usually with
whereas I
my
tend to hang
boyfriend, when
back
he
a
was
little bit
starting
more.
out, I would choose one of my ADCs and I would let him play whatever know at that time. And I would typically tell him what to do with that said champ. So if I did go ADC, it would give you more of a chance to learn champs instead of worrying about getting a kill. If that's what you want to do.
Okay.
Because right now, like,
Yeah, that works.
what champs are. So there's these free champion rotations, and basically you can play any champ for a week that you don't have that is currently unlocked. So like Blitzcrank, Brand, Braum, and like Draven are all like different examples of who are free this week. You could practice like any champ out of that if you wanted.
Okay. Difficulty. The difficulty meters, when they have like 3 bars, it means they're
They're
very
more
difficult.
of a challenge to learn, so yeah. So like with
Okay.
Orianna, let me see.
And then you have style is another attribute they list here. Champion's tendency to deal damage to enemy champions using basic attacks. Champion's tendency to deal damage using... Oh, wait. It's the exact same explanation. If it... Yeah, and then there was like a little bullseye here as well. Deal damage to enemy champions, mobility, utility, toughness. Like, there are a lot of different criteria
They
here.
recently just reworked Nunu. He's like a jungle support, and he does really good on. Let me see, because I'm looking at Orianna right now. So I look at Nunu.
Did you ever hear anything? Did you ever hear anything about Lee Sin?
Lee Sin, do you want to play him?
Yeah. No, I've just heard that apparently some people in
Okay,
League
a lot
really
of
hate
people.
that.
Okay, I personally don't get to play against Elise, and I usually team, but he's a bitch to fight against. Honestly, yeah, I can't stand it.
Oh, okay. So it hasn't changed too much then.
Yasuo is also a pain to play against, but I've been playing against a lot of people who have no clue how to play him. So he's supposed to be like, stopping a lot of like magic spells hitting him with like his wind wall, and like people aren't using that correctly, and they just like, it's so bad.
What would... Yeah, being able to play the character, I suppose, is better than... what? Better than having a powerful character? I'm not sure. Anyway, what was the character that I played with in the tutorial?
Which one? Because you played a few. Was it the one with the big boobs?
Oh, I think it was Miss Fortune, wasn't it? There's one with the guns.
People
I
know
don't
her as like the
all of
big
them
boob
have,
ones.
But...
Basic. I mean, she's the most
Oh, really?
voluptuous girl. But yeah, Miss Fortune is the one that you played.
And the difficulty
She's
is
quite
is
easy, very
relatively
easy.
low.
I actually loved playing her, still love playing her. She's a lot of fun, honestly. So is that who
Okay.
you're gonna try?
How much? Yes.
Yes.
That's, have to unlock, right?
I mean, how
Oh
much
wow,
is
she actually costs a lot of blue essence. Just a second here. 3,150. That's okay. I just kind of got used to her abilities, and I was able to fire them off and kind of have a better idea of what I was actually doing. But how would I find the characters that... Oh, here we go. Free on rotation. Alright, yeah, because right there's Zed. So, can you list me a support here out of the free rotation champions?
Okay, we have Blitzcrank, we have Braum, and Fiddlestick. I see.
Wait, do you have I think you have different ones. Don't you?
Ooh, I do.
I think you do. Yeah.
Who do you have?
Yeah, okay. Well,
if you name off the character names,
interestingly
I would
enough,
know.
Lee Sin is one of them for me. Oh, here we go. Roles. They have assassin, fighter, mage, marksman, support. There we go. Support. Sonya. Or is it Sona? Sona. She's the only support they list.
I've never played Sona. I have no clue what she does,
Great.
but she is a pain to fight against. Okay.
Okay, well, I'll try her.
She is a good champ, though. I've loved having Sona support.
That's good to hear.
Actually, how much is Emma?
What do you think of my choice as a profile icon for this?
I see a lot of people with that when they start off. It's just your little seed in the ground, little seedling.
Yeah.
Okay. Award?
What is award?
You put those in bushes and it lets you see, because bushes you typically can't see through or see in.
Oh, okay. Here, I see what you mean. You can click
Yeah,
on
that's
things
what I was
like
talking
barrier,
about.
heal, cleanse. Okay, yeah, they're on the bottom of the screen for me. So, what did you suggest that I use?
For like a support, you typically grab flash if you have it. Heal and flash.
I grab what? Flash? Okay. For some reason, they don't let me choose
Oh, you probably have to
flash.
hit
They
a
let me
certain
choose
level.
heal.
Yeah. Okay.
Level
Well,
7,
exhaust is still fine too.
yeah. Exhaust? Okay.
I hope I picked the right runes for BMO.
Does it make more sense just to focus on one champion for like a year?
I guess how I play games, I like to mix it up a lot. And I typically play champions that are very similar, so I guess for new players, it's better to choose one champion that you want to learn than choosing a whole bunch you want to learn. Because once you learn like what other champions do,
Okay.
it'll become easier for you to switch off from that one.
Yeah, and also, like, you can choose champions in a similar class.
See, like, I play, like, BMO, Irelia, Syndra, Fiora. So, like, Fiora is a top, but Syndra is typically a mid. Teemo is a top, and you can also play him jungle. So I play a lot of characters that can range. See.
Yeah, range seems to be a little bit safer. And I can heal. It says if this spell cannot find a target, it will cast on the most wounded ally champion in range.
Yeah.
Wait, are you a bumblebee?
It's one of the newer skins for him. I love it. Just look at this. Look at my recall, because it's different. Like with certain skins, there's like different things that can happen. So like basically, I have an orchestra.
Oh, that's.
I love this character. People used to hate him. I don't see much hate for him anymore. You can also, like, if you hit Control 3, your character will dance. And if you...
Oh yeah, there you go. Oops, what was that? Act?
I recommend that while we're
healing?
playing with AI, you read what the champions do, especially for champions I know nothing about.
Okay, yeah, it says area
You
of
can heal me.
perseverance.
I know.
Restores 30 health. So I suppose I should use that.
And for yourself,
you?
you can use it on both
For
of us, I
example?
believe. Since it's like a circle.
Yeah, okay. There needs to be like the basic level of descriptions for these abilities, like something you could turn on and off. It would just give you a very basic idea of what this says. This shoots
Older
arrows in a
champions
direction.
have less
right?
complex descriptions. Newer champions, they're like an essay.
Okay.
That's not fun.
Yeah. Well, because when I'm reading stuff and it says like deals 18 damage to support characters, +9 magic, blah blah blah. It gets. My eyes start glazing over. I'm like, I don't understand any of these terms already.
I don't know
right?
how new Sona is, though. I don't know if hers is like a stand. I know Teemo is very simple. Teemo's basic attack poison, like they poison the characters. That's basically all it does. So, pretty simple.
Hello, Josh. Surprised to see you're playing League of Legends. How do I like it so far? I mean, I'm probably in over my head at this point, but I think the most overwhelming aspect of the game is the sheer choice you have available in terms of characters.
Is there too
Makes
many
it feel
characters for you to
daunting.
choose from?
Well, you know, in some ways there is merit, let's say, in a lack of choice.
See, I think I started off with Zyra, then I went to Evelyn, and then I went to Sivert as I started learning what I was doing. I went to a game as Zyra, and she's a support mid character, and I died a lot because I didn't go straight into like AI basically. I also like playing characters where I can like spam their like dance or laugh, and it's the most annoying thing in the world.
It reminds me of Don't Starve. What is that character that has the most
I
annoying
don't know.
laugh in it? Is it Wilson? It probably is Wilson.
I know I can get slightly annoyed with Wendy's voice at times. Yeah,
Is that a little
um,
emote there?
when it comes to certain events, especially when I started out, I put quite a bit of money into this game, and I would buy chests, and sometimes you get permanent emotes in those chests when emotes became a thing. I don't know.
How new is
I haven't
that?
paid much of attention, but I think it's quite new.
Hmm. It also
Wait,
makes
me?
buzzing
I make buzzing
noises.
noises? Yeah, wait, let me see.
Yeah, the bee.
Here.
I heard little buzzes. When you see danger symbols like that, it's
Typically,
best
yeah.
to get out, right?
When you play in like the real games, you're I think when I was playing draft at one point, I would always go support Teemo, and people get very triggered when you're support Teemo. I'm Teemo,
What's a
basically. That's my
support
champ.
Teemo?
That's the name.
Oh, support Teemo. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was
No,
a form
no.
of class or
I
something.
forgot that I
or
didn't say his name was
what.
Teemo. There's a little pun with his outfit that he's wearing right now. It's BMO, not Teemo.
Oh, BMO. I get it.
Yes.
A lot of B puns
to
to be made. Yeah, so here is an example of this. You want to heal? It says Song of Celerity? I don't know. Anyway, grant Sonya 12.5% movement speed. Then they break it down for 7 seconds or until damaged and changes her power chord bonus to tempo. And I'm like, what the hell does that even mean?
That's no, thank you. I usually, if I don't know a champ too well, I'll look at a guide for them, and then I'll understand what their character does, or I'll actually watch what is it called?
Makes sense.
When you look at a champ, you're able to look at what their abilities do, and I usually look at those little things before I play a character. And so, like, if you want to play Sona again or any other character before you really look at them, you can click on that to see what they do instead of having to read it.
Is that a source of
Pardon?
healing? The little orchestra
No.
you're performing there with the bee.
I just recalled.
What was...
Oh, my little
Oh, it
totem.
was a totem.
Yeah, that's a ward.
Oh,
so basically,
yeah,
if a champion goes in there from the other, you won't be able to see them in the bush. But when you put a ward down and they don't know it's there, you can see them. Can you hear Teemo laugh?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear the laughing. How can you try recommending me something again? Because you said that would work, but I haven't seen anything different pop up.
What do you see on your screen right now?
I'm looking at the recommended tab. And
Don't
they have
move from
buy,
that because I'm
starter
going to look at the
items,
stream right
advanced
now.
items,
Hopefully it's
stuff
up to
like that.
date. Okay.
Okay.
I'm still waiting for it to, like, I'm currently for it and now great. Okay, here we go. Yeah, get that rod. I don't know what it's called. It's the purple one.
The Crystal Scepter?
Yes.
Okay. Rod of Ages. Gotcha. Alright, you can
That's my
channel to get
teleport.
back to your...
That's one of the items, spells you can get.
Okay. Is it a part of the
No.
warding token? Or totem? Okay. Something else entirely. Oh, you're low on health. How did that happen? Oh, you killed a...
The turret killed him.
Um,
So basically, if you attack an enemy and they start running after you, and they attack you while under, they'll start getting damaged. Sometimes the AI will get a little bit broken like this, and they'll just walk away from you.
That shouldn't happen.
If you get there's like this turtle-looking champion. He gets so broken in this, he'll just roll in place, just constantly, after he uses one of his abilities, instead of moving forward. That can be pretty bad.
I take it that most people don't play against the bots.
Yeah.
They don't put much
Well,
effort
they
into them, huh?
recently made it to stop having so many champions on the other team, so that new players don't struggle as much. Because there used to be 2 champions top in AI, but now he sort of just stays over in
Oh, is that why we don't see 2 champions
so
around
if
here
you
and
look at
stuff?
top, there used to be 2 champions that were during AI, but right now, if you hit tab, you'll see what character is out right now. He's the only level 1 on the other team. He's the dog-looking guy.
Okay, I see the level 1.
Basically, if they implemented a jungle character, that's who'd be in the game. Oh, he will.
So he will never spawn,
after we
you're
like
saying?
take all the turrets down and basically finish the game.
Oh, okay.
If
Is
you
there any
want
way to
to,
play
yeah.
against harder AIs?
I just didn't know if you wanted.
Or like more fair AIs, I guess. I don't know if there is such a thing.
There's beginner. We can go to beginner, which are the only other 3 levels. 2 levels, I mean. Intermediate can be quite difficult because the AI gets pretty smart.
Okay. Who should I honor?
I
What's the
always
protocol
I
for
usually
that?
honor the people who help me the most, or the person who's my support. So if I'm a middle champion, I'll usually honor if he does a really good job. But if he doesn't, I'll honor anyone else who has a lot of kills on the team. Honor
Who do you think
anybody
I
you
should?
want. If you-
I'll give you team player.
Usually if I'm playing with a friend, I always honor.
Okay, I got some because I leveled up. I leveled up to level 6, I think. New spell and a basic.
I
champion
recommend to open that.
capsule.
You should.
Okay, 1 mission completed.
Oh, you
3
have
new missions
missions.
added. Maybe that's how I got the level then, huh? Oh no, it says level 6 1 plus 155. It's called honor? No, I don't have any honor.
Let me see my profile. Clarity and the snowball thing that you just got, I usually use those in ARAM, which is the new mode that you got, basically.
Where can I
If
find
you
Snowball?
go to, what is it called? Collection, and you click spells, it can show you. It's actually called Mark, but
Oh,
I call
there it
it
is.
Snowball because it's a literal snowball.
Okay. Yeah, I see it. I still don't have enough for Flash. That's level 7.
And you also get teleport.
Level 7? Yeah. Okay.
Would you want to play with real people? With real people, like I mean, like against
With what?
people. There's a mode called ARAM, which is 10 randomly selected champions. So every single one of us gets a random champion. If you want to do that, unless you want to stay
Okay.
in AI. Okay.
No, I'm up for it.
It's a
Not
bit
expecting to
fun
win,
because
but
there's more of a
it could be
challenge to it,
interesting.
and I find AI can be too easy.
Yeah.
Also, actually, before we do this, in the top right corner, like right where the store is, to the left, you can open up your loot, and in your loot, you can you get
Yeah.
these like little chest or champion capsules, and I saw that you got one, so I think if you haven't opened that already, you should open it.
I have 2 champions and 2 materials.
I'm still waiting to see the stream update so I can see what you have. Because basically, when you get champions, it sort of cuts the price of them in half. So for me, I have Talon and Yasuo, and they're both 50% off basically for me.
Okay, yeah. You can either unlock the champion, or you can disenchant it
Basically,
into essence.
if you don't like any champion that's a higher price, you disenchant it.
How come it doesn't give me a price for unlocking the champion?
Let me just give me a second. My phone does not want to work. I think. Oh, they're both permanent champions, so you don't have to disenchant them. You just unlock them permanently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Unless you
For
want to
free.
disenchant, and you get an extra 2,400.
Oh, Garen was
You
pretty
can unlock-
cheap. So.
Instead of wasting.
But yeah, this one is. Do you think I should think I should unlock it or disenchant that one?
Brand does a lot of damage, and I wish I got. Is there any champion that you really want right now? Okay.
No, not really. I've barely played enough with them to get a feel
Actually,
for it.
I think we should have you practice the new champion you just got. The guy that's on fire. Just to see if you
Okay.
really like him or not. Because I know my boyfriend
Sure.
was Misfortune and Jana or Yana. Yana is like this wind goddess. I have no clue. She's pretty powerful. And Misfortune's just a fun champion to play.
Gotcha.
You have to hit
So,
accept.
so what should I do here? See, that's the thing. I don't see an accept
when it has
button
match
anywhere.
found, you like accept is like right there.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's trying to find a match yet? Alright.
For us to go into a lobby with other people, you have to hit accept before the blue thing goes out. So
I guess I was in a different screen then, huh? Because I didn't see it. Whenever I see
Are
it
you
pop
back in
up,
the
I hit
lobby?
accept.
yeah, it should pop up anyway.
I think so. It says ARAM random. Now nothing's popping up.
That's weird. Did anything pop up for you now? Really?
Nope.
Mm.
I think it
Um,
froze there for a second. Here's what I can do. I'll leave the party.
Okay, and here. Yes, you did.
Did I leave the party or not? Yeah, so nothing's popping
There's
up for
currently
me.
an ad on Twitch right now, so I can't really see what's happening right now.
Okay. Yeah, I guess just kind of does its own thing there.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I wonder if League of Legends is doing this.
I think you might have to log in. I think you have
Can
to
you say
log
that
out
again? You
and
kind
then
of
log
cut
back
out.
in. Yeah, because it's
I
frozen
mean,
for you,
out
like
of the entire client?
completely frozen for you. I think it might be a glitch. Because for me, you're not in the party, but for you, you're still in the party with me.
Hmm. Okay. Can you invite me again?
Yes, once you log, like when you have to log back, it completely exits you out of the whole game. Okay.
Okay.
Sometimes I wish that things were better when a friend of mine is playing a game with me. I hate when things like this happens.
Yeah.
It just sort of takes out the fun of it.
No, it's one of those games where it's big enough and stuff where you wouldn't expect
Yeah.
there to be bugs that would prevent
Well, when
it
I was
from
playing
working the
Killing
way it's
Floor,
expected to.
Number 2, there's this bug that hasn't been fixed and it's been going on for over a year. So every time I play a couple of games and I get some dosh, and that goes into my vault, and I'm supposed to, after like maybe 500,000 dosh, to get a little chest. But every time I level up, it says I have a chest, but there's no chest. So let's say if I played 10 hours in a row of this game and I got like 10 chests, those chests don't go into anywhere. They just disappear forever.
So right now the problem is I'm supposed to verify my email apparently, or verify that I still have it because, like I said, I made this account about a year ago.
It says
might have
you're
something to do with it.
online for me.
I mean, it's annoying. Like, load this page. I don't know. I use Outlook, and they completely just garbled the email. Like, what am I supposed to click on here? The whole thing's messed up. I think this is the link. Okay, I think it's confirmed now. Yeah, there we go.
I sent you an invite,
All right.
and you should be able to click it. It's usually at the top of your friends list. Let's see
Oh,
if
yeah,
this
there we go.
works.
Yeah, see, that time it popped up and I accepted it, but then it just says
Yeah,
waiting for other
sometimes
players.
if the other team declines, or other players that we're going to be playing with, yeah, a player has declined ready check, so that means somebody else exited out or declined it or wasn't around to click it. Some people go on smoke breaks or bathroom breaks between these things.
You're right.
I remember when I was younger and I used to watch my brother play this game. Every time he was waiting for a match, he'd go and have a smoke break. But he never got back on time, so he'd get completely furious. just with like the whole game in its entirety, because he has to go and wait another like 10 minutes or something.
If you don't confirm,
Well,
you will be locked out.
if
for
you
10
decline
minutes or-
too many in a row, it will. But it depends. Like with him, he had a penalty beforehand, so after a certain amount of time he's been waiting, he has to go and wait again, and it can get quite annoying.
Mm. I wasn't able to pick the other character.
What other character?
The one that I unlocked. the
You did
expensive
though.
one. No, I didn't. I picked the cheap one. The other one was grayed out. I'm not sure why.
The fire guy is the one who's. Wait, it said you had him though.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh. Okay, I was looking at the
Oh,
wrong
I think somebody else
person.
chose him.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, you get to be Big Boy Garen.
He a melee
Yeah.
character or a close quarters combat type?
He's a meme, basically. No, he just yells
'Cause he's
Demacia a
cheap or
lot.
what?
It's his home country, and he's like, oh,
Oh, okay.
Demacia. What? When I played him, I would just be constantly saying Demacia in chat. And if I came to gank somebody, you just see me spinning out of the bushes, and I'd just be yelling Demacia. It's fun trying to, like, this game can get quite annoying and boring at times. So finding things that make it fun.
Should I pick up
Yes.
this free warding token?
Always pick up the warding token. Bottom with me.
What lane?
I'm the one with the big hat. I don't know if she's wearing a hat, actually. No, I have a skin on her, so she's not wearing a hat. So how do you think of League so far?
It's
Is
about
that
what
a
I
good
expected.
thing or is that a bad thing? Yes.
You mean would I play it again? I imagine once a week or so. I've been...
I mean, if you want to play something else after this game, we can. If you're just getting bored of it.
Not really. Wait, what happened to all my
Oh.
potions?
I got
Wait, did you die?
cocky, and I just went for the kill, and I just let the turret destroy me.
Oh, the turrets, yeah. I guess I'd rather be a coward than be dead.
I guess. Sometimes it's funny when you go for the kill and you die, and they're at like 1% health. So have you seen any other games that you'd like to play recently?
I don't know. It's a good question. Just haven't played
Besides
much of
Dawnstar.
anything recently.
Always.
Yeah. Damn, I can't
You have
score
to
any
get
last
really
hits
close to
here
them.
whatsoever.
And I'm dead again.
I'm...
Yeah.
Ouch. Painful.
You know what? This is just unfair. Caitlyn doesn't deserve to be level 3.
Was it a character you
No,
don't
I
usually
actually
play?
play this character a lot. I'm trying to make it a little bit more fun for myself by being a bit more aggressive.
Mm.
See, minions can also attack us while we're attacking another champion, and that can kill us, and it's not fun. Because I've had moments in real games where I have two people that are almost dead, and I'm almost dead as well, and they're like far ahead of me, but since I'm ranged, I'm able to reach them. And just as I hit my Q, a minion comes behind me and shoots me in the back, and I'm dead.
But you said it was the
Yeah.
tower, right? That got you this most recent time?
Just like that. And
Yeah. I don't
That's
have
fine.
anything to heal you.
I don't like fighting against a Morgana just because she's a bitch. She's not a fun champion to fight against.
Hmm. Not good.
And she has her stupid shield. Ugh.
Wait, did she get you? You sacrificed
Yeah, that
yourself to
happens a
save
lot
me.
too. I don't like seeing my supports die because as a support myself, I could have 11 kills, but then I could have like 20 deaths. And it's never fun to have a lot of deaths.
I really don't have anything. I guess I could buy Boots of Speed, huh?
Boots are always good. Means you go faster. I used to never buy boots, like ever. And then I realized in late game, I'm still like walking halfway across mid lane to get to the Nexus, and they already finished the game. Oh. The other day, somebody was asking if you were going to play like, a certain game with them. I don't know if it was Warhammer, but I don't know who was asking, but I don't know if the game was Warhammer or not. But are you thinking about playing that game?
I've never really played Warhammer. I think there might be Wu Jing. He was into Warhammer.
I know Warhammer Vermintide.
Isn't that like the
Yes.
third-person action game or something?
There's also the map one, and that one's a lot of fun, from what I've seen.
The map
1 second.
one?
I think it's Warhammer 30K. I don't know the actual name of it.
The one I'm more familiar with, or the Warhammer I'm more familiar with, I think is the strategy ones that are by Creative Assembly. But I know there are a lot of other... Like, the franchise is well licensed out. They've been rooted.
You're probably gonna die.
Yeah. So what's the big downside to dying here? Takes
Well, a long while to respawn. You don't get as much gold. You don't get as much XP for leveling. You just don't want to die.
Okay.
Oh,
15 attack damage, is that worth getting?
yes. Usually for Garen, I will get... Let me see. I know armor is good with him and heavy damage. So the Black Cleaver is something I always get with him.
I can look at that next time. Why don't I have any
You
mana
don't
left?
have mana. thing keeping you from attacking. All you have to do is just wait for your cooldown to be done.
Okay. Hello, casually. You just started League of Legends too? I just started playing it again tonight. Before this, I played maybe one tutorial.
No, they're little
Are those
traps. Don't
bombs
step
on
on
the
hers,
ground
though. No, no, no. Okay, good. Her ult can only be stopped by another champion. So since you had more health than me, I didn't die.
Okay.
Garen can be a really fun champ to play at times, just because you can spam his abilities.
Yeah, as opposed to a character
Yeah.
that's using mana, you're kind of saying?
X
Or
mana.
whatever they call it.
Some people call it mana, some
Okay.
people call it mana. I hear it 2 different ways, so I have a habit of saying it both ways.
My ultimate. The enemy champion with the most recent kills is the villain judgment. Yep, you just lost me there. Getting sniped.
After this game, do you think that you'll just go back to Don't Starve, or do you want to finish it for this stream? Okay.
Oh, I'll keep playing League for this stream.
I can sort of hear it in your voice that you don't sound like you're enjoying it as much. And for me, okay, good.
No, it's fine actually.
Oh, maybe.
It's just a lot to take in, you know. So I'm thinking a bit more pensive, I guess you could say. His second core build will be Ninja Tabi, the Black Cleaver, and Dead Man's Plate. When you have those items in level 15, you'll be unstoppable. Ah. They don't recommend those, do they? In the starting lineup.
Also, it's a little bit embarrassing for me to do so bad. Like,
Well,
typically
y'all
I'm like
have a
11-0
off days.
and like 5 by now, but I'm not.
well, you got killed
My
a bit.
first mistake is being extremely cocky and not really paying attention to the turret at first, because as soon as someone gets the first blood, they get extra XP and they get extra gold.
So
No,
you really don't want to be the first person
you're
to die.
behind by a little bit. No, I don't. I basically just don't want to deal with the champ you're playing with, since we're both playing against. Okay.
I don't want to go
Yeah.
in there, you know?
I want to see if I can glitch through you.
Not so much.
Can you stop? Go sit down.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I didn't have any mana. Then I could have killed him. But it's all good.
I'll look for some of those items casually next time I'm up there. Thanks for the suggestions.
If you want to recall, you can to get those items. You should have.
I only have 1,300 gold. How much would I need?
For. You need 3,000 for the Black Cleaver, so never mind.
Yeah, okay.
I hate the spin so much.
Hey, I've got one of those. Decision Strike. Breaks free from all slows affecting him. 30%
You can go
movement
really
speed. Doesn't sound
fast
too bad,
with
does it?
that if you have a lot of movement speed items. I was watching a video not too long ago, and there's this horse-like character named, like, I think, Hecarim, and you can put like a whole bunch of movement speed things on him, and he will go super fast, like extremely fast, and it's a bit too much. Because he could be all the way
Sounds
at top,
fun.
and then like in like 15 seconds he can be at bot. Like, it's not a good time. What is she doing? My cat's being a bit much right now.
Cat.
It sounds like she's running around in circles and jumping off of things where she is right now. And it's just too much.
Okay. Black Cleaver, Dead Man's. I can buy the Black Cleaver.
It just sounded like she ran straight into the door. Okay.
Is this the kitten
The older
or
cat
the
I
older
wasn't
cat?
able to take back with me. So it's the younger one.
Oh, okay.
And she's special. She's very special.
Yeah, she's had some unusual
Oh yeah.
events in her life up to this point.
And from what I can hear, she's either ramming herself into the door or dragging things around the room. She recently started taking her bedding out and dragging it around the apartment. Every single time I put it back, she takes it right out. She's
That's
she's
almost
more of a
dog-like
dog than a cat, per se.
behavior.
She likes to play fetch. She knows how to open up a door, because I know some dogs can do that. She's very lovable and loves to lick. And loves attention. She wants attention all.
Why does the little cannon have some speech bubbles above it?
Where is she? Come here. Yay! Little cannon.
Yeah, like one of those little turret things that drive
I
around. The
think that
minions, the
means they're
creeps,
silent.
I guess.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they're silenced. Oh. Or that might have been me. I might have been the one who was silenced. Because if you, Garen has this ability that if used on somebody, they can completely silence that attack. She got out. At least I now know what my cat was doing.
Got out of what?
While
the
I've been
room?
cleaning, she's been in the master bedroom with all of her toys and like scratch post and everything. And she knows how to open up a door, so typically I like have the door shut, and she knows, like, I thought that she wasn't able to open the door with the way I said it. And now she's in behind the couch, being a bit of a nuisance.
Well, you seem to be doing okay yet, regardless.
Doja, come here. Come here. Here. Hello. No, just put her up on the couch and she should sit next to me. I mean, you're doing better than me right now. Considering. I'm
guess
1,
that's
5, and
comforting.
3, and you're 1, 1, 1, which is pretty good.
Wait,
Assists.
what's the third number for?
More assists you have, more money,
Oh,
etc.
okay.
I'm sorry. My cat has the loudest purr ever, and it basically sounds like a little motorcycle. Oh, that's so cute. How many cats do you have?
Me personally, not really any, but my family must have about 10 of them.
That would be heaven for me.
Well, you know, it's their situation means that it's quite common for them. die.
Wow, thank you.
Terrible accidental
Thank you
death.
for letting me know. No, it's just like,
Wait, what?
I'm just like, oh yeah, a lot of cats. Yeah, they die. Oh, thanks.
It's a numbers game. The more cats you have, the more of them are going to die.
That's just
Well, if you play again, you know
know,
it's a
you
dangerous
told me
place
about
for
some of
cats
the-
to be.
things that have happened to some of them with their tails.
The tails is not that common. It's more just walking onto a road or something and getting hit. Because they're allowed to
Oh,
walk around,
okay.
right? They're not house cats. They're
Mm-hmm.
they're outdoors cats.
It's
It's funny, though.
they
Like,
get
there's
hit by
one that will sit. No, not like that. I'm saying they do some funny things. One of them will sit on a little park bench that's outside the house and distract the UPS driver or whoever, UPS or FedEx, I forget. But you know he'll stop and pet the cat with regularity.
Aw. I love cats.
That cat knows what's up. And then they try to get in the house from time to time because my sisters are usually
Why don't
Feed
you let
them.
them inside?
when they're in the house. Because they bring in. They're not
Oh,
necessarily
okay. So
dewormed,
they're
for
just
example.
barn animals. They're barn cats. Okay.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, I know.
Like free-range
Where I
almost.
used to do volunteer at, there were a lot of cats, and they're all barn cats, of course. And they were sometimes let into the house, but they would like they all had something wrong with them.
Yeah.
A lot of them got
Sicknesses,
pregnant.
diseases,
There was a lot
stuff,
of
they
pregnant
get that,
cats.
and then they'll die from it.
There was one cat
Yeah.
that it was quite small, and it got pregnant. And there was like one day, like we had like all of us had to go and
Wait.
search for her because it was like getting to the point she was ready to just have her litter. But she doesn't like being touched,
Yeah.
so it wasn't fun trying to find her. I ended up to climb up into the hay bale area, which was like above the barn, and she was just like inside the hay bale. Like she made a home inside the hay bale, and that was quite something.
Wait, what is this?
All random.
match?
Give me. You don't.
How do
It's random.
I choose one?
In the top,
Okay.
you might be able to. Oh, don't pick him! Don't pick him! Don't pick him! Don't pick him! Yes, yes! Give me!
How about him? Wait.
Can you take? Can I have? Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
I mean,
I'm also
No,
really
I mean,
good
if you're good with a
Karthus, 'cause he's
character or
pentakill
something.
Karthus. Basically, his ult when everyone's low, you hit it and they're dead. No, he's a mage.
is he an assassin type character? Okay.
Oh, but,
He looks kind of assassin-like. So he's gonna use ranged attacks, right?
can you stop? Seriously. Sit. Thank you.
Sounds about right.
Sometimes it's nice having somebody knowing that, like, the only way to make sure I don't get a little bit angry, give me some sort of food or chocolate, and I'll be happy. Very easy to calm me down. Comfort food, yeah.
Comfort food.
But no, I told him not to make a lot of noise and be a rambunctious person. But no, my boyfriend.
Wait, the cat?
You can't hear
okay.
it?
I don't even hear anything,
Okay.
so it's not that big of a deal to me. I hear some things getting knocked around from time to time, but for all I know, it could have been a cat. Oh no, it looks like we've got 2 people no showing, huh?
No, they should. They might just have that little glitch happening.
Yeah, because they're like 0%. This game needs some like loading screen music. It's completely silent.
I usually have something going on in the background because this game is typically like no sound, unless it's like I don't know, just the sound of death. And
Yeah.
I feel like we're fine. Everyone on our team is perfectly fine. We're perfectly here. Hopefully the Kaylee doesn't spawn.
Oh,
Yeah, we're with
we're on the
Koswell.
bottom. Okay.
Nipcom?
yeah.
Nipple.
Nippy cum. I'm just careful about saying other people's names in general because a lot of the time it's like, is that actually something bad in another language? And you're just trying
I
to get me
mean-
to say it.
You saw the sign in 7 days and decided to say that. Yeah.
Did I? I guess that's a good case in point then, isn't it? I guess I didn't expect to be Shanghai
I'm not the one who
by
put
you.
it there. I mean, it's not.
Well, by your associates.
It's not. Oh, I mean, like, it's a bad word, but it's not that bad of a word. And you didn't really pronounce it properly, so you don't worry about it.
Well, okay. Did you hear the story about somebody getting banned? I think it was like in Fortnite or PUBG. No, it's like what is that recent game that
Fortnite?
came out? Anyway, no, it wasn't Fortnite. It was just another. It was like a first-person shooter. But you weren't allowed to say, like another chink in your armor. There's a word in that phrase that you're not allowed to say, and there was a player on the team who went by the name Another Chink in Your Armor. And the streamer got banned for saying that, banned from the game, like timed out for 30 minutes or something. I forget exactly what it was. But like, you know, it wasn't somebody consciously looking to be controversial or anything, right? They were just they didn't see anything wrong with any of it. It was just one of those really subtle,
I guess, like, personally,
paradigm shifts.
I just
I
don't
guess you could say.
understand. I'm just like, I just want to say what I want to say without much of a repercussion. I find it funny. I mean, I'm pretty laid back like that when it comes to most things. So, like, if I see a funny name, and it might have, like, maybe a slur or something, I just see it as a funny name.
Okay. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
as somebody
you can't
who's
say
on
anything.
Twitch, I'm not keen on getting
That's, like, the one
banned
thing I wish
or
Twitch
anything.
was a little bit more lenient on.
Hey, we're evil this time.
Actually, my character is... Look how small I am
Oh, what should I buy first?
compared to you.
Wait, are you just that floating
look at me
thing?
right here.
No, you're not. You're the,
Excuse
you're the
me,
little
that is
jumping
him
around.
walking. That is not me jumping.
I don't know what I
give me a
should buy
second.
here.
Two. Yes.
You said this is
But
a
I
character
level
you
up.
like.
Okay. Okay. I always like to get Luden's Echoes with him or the Void Staff. So pick up a Blasting Wand. and
Blasting wand.
a couple of health potions, and if you can, get boots. If you can, don't worry about the boots. Because we're
I
playing
got
against real
everything.
people,
Okay,
by the way.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Enjoy.
Holy crap.
Oh, I'm so happy right now. You see, it's very rare that I get a character I know how to play in this. And they have a couple of bots on their team, so since you're a lower player, no, give.
I'm not sure
Okay,
what I should be
you
doing.
are very
when I'm
squishy.
stuck.
So you're ranged. So if you wait, did you put one into your Q, W, and E? Okay. So
now I do,
your
yes.
Q is I don't really know how to explain it. It's just a ranged Can you stop? You're distracting me. Okay. Your Q is just a ranged spell. So if there's only one person around, you can do more damage to them compared to doing multiple different types of damage to all of the people. So like spread damage, I don't really know the problem for that. Okay. You can't.
I need to go back to
You have to
heal.
die. You have to die. So that's
Wait, I
your
can't-
healing here.
What? Really?
See? See, ARM is a lot of fun for me because you basically your cooldown reduction is
different map as
better,
well.
everything generally better. You move faster, you get money quicker, and you also can't go back and heal.
Okay, then.
That's like
I'll
the whole
try
point
to
of
avoid
this.
taking damage, I guess.
You're very aggressive, but you also have to watch with your
Alright.
health. Oh, no, turn off your E, or whatever that is, your W. Yeah, don't use that. It uses up a lot of your mana, since it happens constantly. I typically use that
Okay.
in, I guess, 5v5, so like group battles. No. And also when you die, that was actually really good, whoever did that. I think,
That wasn't me.
don't know who would do that, but actually I can heal you, so here, a little bit of health. Use your alt right now, actually. It's R, if you have it.
I haven't chosen it yet.
Why would you do that?
As I don't know how to
No,
play
like,
this character.
okay. Basically, every time you hit level 6, Okay.
Oh,
I'll tell
I
you
got
when
it
to
now.
use it.
What do you want me to do?
Because right now people are too high of a level.
Okay.
Because you can basically get all of them dead in a go. Let me see. Because they don't have any health. Use it now. There you go. So, as I was trying to say, your wall can slow them down, and that means you can spam your Q a bit more. But your Q will go wherever your mouse is pointed at. So, if you put it like a little bit in front of you, it will go there. If you put it like super way in front of you, that's where it's gonna go.
Oh yeah, okay.
Your alt, as you saw, attacks everybody at once. He's a really fun champion. I really do like playing him. But I found him too slow for my liking. And only thing I do not like with this game is that sometimes you can miss terribly or not have your ability work at all. That can be quite an event.
I have a lot of
when
gold.
you
What should I
die,
buy?
that's when. No.
Wait, I can't go back and buy anything?
So
Oh, okay.
if you want to, you can suicide. You can still. Oh, Karthus' passive is that when he dies, he can still attack. Just to let you know. That,
Okay.
well, if
Should
you
I
want
die
to
or
go
no?
and
I generally see that
run
as
in
on
there
stuff.
and do some damage, then sure. But if you don't, you just click it
How do
again.
I turn this stuff off?
Click the button that you pressed.
Creates a delayed blast. Creates a wall.
Beautiful. Morgana. Morgana, why? It's okay. Everything's fine. I guess if we ever play this again, I'll probably be more prepared in what to tell you about. Usually in ARAM, it's a bit easier for me. I didn't really think of this at first because I'm able to like think a lot faster when a lot of things are happening really fast. So like, you know, stressful situations, you're able to sometimes think about it more clear. But basically, depending on who we're fighting against, some are just mainly AP. So depending on your champion, if you are a what is it called? Someone like Garen, if you're a tank, you would want to take a lot of magic resist, which ends up completely like making ability like magic. I can't say this word because I'm focusing too much, but what am I trying to say? I'm gonna stand back at the tower. So I'm a magic character, and if someone has a lot of magic resist, I will basically do no damage to them compared to somebody who doesn't have it.
Right.
Basically.
It's like armor.
And when you actually have, so like I can get an item that does damage, but also has a lot of magic resist. And that will double my damage, but also double my protection.
I'll have the Requiem pretty
Okay.
soon. I have it
I'll
now.
tell you when to use that again. And make sure that whenever you can upgrade your alt, you do it. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
It's all upgraded.
Okay, with this, I think you can use it now. You basically just gave me multiple kills, which is like one of the reasons why I really like Karthus. Because no one really pays attention to me because I look like one of the little minions sometimes.
Oh,
I
guess
love
that's
being
one
this
advantage
character
of that.
though. See, this is like the one thing that when you play for long enough, you find characters that are really... I don't know, maybe you'd like this character, I'm not sure. Because I keep on thinking about how you play other games and seeing what works for you. Oh, that's so good. Sometimes this game feels like really nice to play at times. And they're stunned. Here.
Is it just me, or does stuff
Everything
level
levels up,
faster?
like, so everything's doubled in the... Okay, let me see. So you have 40% summoner's cooldown reduction, 50% reduced healing effects on allies, and melee champions gain 10% magic resist. No one messes with the baby wizard. I've had a lot of bad games. I had a lot of bad games yesterday, so I got really annoyed.
Tilted?
It's more so when you have a toxic player and they're completely shitting on everyone else on the team beside themselves. And especially since they're supposed to be a character that
Okay.
carries us. So like our jungle is supposed to protect us and our top lane is sometimes able to split push. But I feel bad for this team because I can tell that there's a lot of bots on their team, basically. Yeah.
There's a lot of bots?
Let me see. Haley?
What are those red
that's
circles that
somebody's
appear
ult.
from time to time?
No,
Should I stay out of that?
that is our ult. So you see this little blue guy right here?
Okay.
The one that looks really weird? That's his ult. He's made out of rocks.
Yeah, I think I see him.
Or what looks to be like rocks. Don't use it yet.
I can use
They're
the
all
alt.
dead. And we have to fall back a little. And so what do you think of this game mode? Do you like it a bit more than AI? Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, see, so this Kaylee is an, yeah. Yeah,
Should I use it?
you can get Varus with it. Oh, almost got him though. Oh, great, I'm dead. I'm so dead. No. I wanted an S. I
I'm
mean,
close to
you
being
haven't
dead.
died yet.
Yeah.
You have a lot of me.
Yeah. So far, so good. 6,000
If
gold.
you want
and I
to go
can't spend any
suicide,
of it.
walk under when there's no around. And it also gives them no gold at all either. If they don't attack you first.
I should get
I
killed by
guess
the tower? you're
wait a
saying?
little, because if one of them attacks you, then they... But if you were able to die at all and get a decent rank at the end. So I always try to aim for at least an A or an S at the end. S's usually give me a token with if I have a level 5 or up. So depending on what rank you have with the champion, because as we saw the other game, Dogmaster had a pretty high champion. And that means he just plays that character a lot, and they should know how to play them if they've played it that long. Yeah,
I think
you
I've been killed, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
You said I could
You just
attack
use your
though when
abilities
I'm-
like you
how,
did.
how do I attack when I'm dead?
So you just use your ability.
But I'm off the screen entirely.
Oh, I don't know what happened then.
Hmm. Okay, what
Yeah,
should I get
you,
then? Okay, this is it.
You died right at the end. Sometimes there's really
That's
good
too
games
bad.
like this. That was fun.
I mean, what do you usually do for the honor a teammate thing? Still don't know what I'm
Basically,
expected
if
to
you
do. there.
honor anyone, it gives them, I guess, points in the end of a percentage of how many people honor them. So when the next time they log in, they can get a key shard, or they might level up in honor. So let's say if
But it doesn't matter
Yeah,
if I
that
do
doesn't
stay
matter,
cool,
really.
shot calling,
I
or
never
GG.
found much of a use in it.
Okay.
I'm actually pretty happy with the game that we had there, though.
Click here to
Don't.
download a replay for this match.
Yeah,
Why? Is it an actual video?
yeah.
Really?
A lot of
Wow.
people who make League videos use those.
Hmm.
But since you're, yeah,
That's interesting. I mean, I would figure it would just use the game engine to recreate what happened, because usually that's less intensive. Is just record the commands.
you
that were
basically
entered and
download the
whatnot.
game you played. So you download like a video of.
Yeah, yeah, but other games they'll have it where you can watch a replay, right? But really, all it is sort of a simulation of what happened during the game, and they use the game engine to
Yeah.
render everything. It's not a video recording of it.
Okay, that's good.
I have enough
That's
time
good.
for one more. If you want to play something.
I'm actually having quite a lot of fun right now with the ARAM. But
That's cool.
you're gonna have to like come back into the lobby.
What do I have to do? Play again? Did I click that? Okay.
Actually, 1 second. I want to check profile, match history. See what you did. Give me a second. I mean, you didn't do too bad for an ARAM. Sometimes people can have 0, 24, and like 10 assists at times.
Well, I didn't get killed. How many
Um,
assists
let me
did I
check.
have, if any?
You can go to your
How
profile
do
and
I
match
view it, by
history,
the way?
and then you can click the recent one that you played.
Okay.
You had 15 assists.
That's pretty good.
It's very good. Not pretty.
Well, it had a lot to do with the type of
Sorta.
character, didn't it?
You gave me a lot of kills, so that was fun.
See, teamwork.
It makes me want to play Karthus again. I haven't played him in quite a while.
It says replays will be available to download on match history until the next patch.
This is the first time in a long time that I've got, so I'm in a really good mood. I don't know, it just feels fulfilling to do something good in a game when you've like sucked for. Yeah.
You played that one a lot, or what?
I don't want him. Give me. Give me. I might win this for us. I might carry. Because Sion is one of my favorite characters. Okay. AP Sion.
Is the like I really can't do anything here. There's some dice, but I can't click
Yes,
them. Is that
because you don't
normal?
have a reroll. You used up all.
Oh, okay. And when do I get those back?
You play
At the bottom?
ARAM, and it gives you more overtime. I don't
Okay.
remember.
I should have not clicked that button. So
Yeah,
much. I had no
I
idea what was
could
going
tell.
on.
Right now, I'm currently have no clue what runes to get for Sion, but I am happy. It's okay.
Wait,
You
no,
know,
sorry.
I
sorry.
can hit cancel
did
on
not
that
mean to-
too. It doesn't trade with me automatically.
Okay. Well, I mean, I played this character once before.
You may or
It's
may not get grilled by the other
most
team
unknown
playing her
thing.
like shit.
If it's in chat, it doesn't matter because I don't even read chat. Like I have enough time enough trouble just focusing on the gameplay to. I mean, then again, it's the same thing in Don't Starve together. If people use the in-game chat, I oftentimes miss what they said. PSI would get upset with me for missing a lot of what he was typing in the chat back when we played. You might hear a very noticeable click for some reason in my microphone all of a sudden. I'm not sure what causes that, but it appears from time to time.
Never really noticed it.
It just recently happened, I would say a day or two
Yeah, I
ago.
haven't noticed it yet, so.
Okay.
I feel like the other team has a lot of, I would say, bots, but by looking at their profile pictures, it doesn't have to be like that.
I don't know, what should I buy?
They should be giving you good recommendations. I want to go AP Scion. Sometimes, since I like having my phone right next to me, I'm able to quickly search up a guide playing if I haven't played in a while.
Okay.
It's one way that I end up.
What should
Damage.
I focus on?
You
for
wanna
this
do a lot of
character? Like the defense, attack. So
I mean
attack?
ability
damage, there
power.
you go.
So when I by
Let's see
ability
what I
power,
can-
magic champion, I recommend that you Echo. So pick up Lost Chapter first.
Okay. All right, I can afford that. 40 ability power.
And then like the full one gives you. Where's my book? You don't have to wait for me.
Okay.
I'm just sort of looking what I should get because I don't really know. I've been watching a lot of this person called Tiltarella lately, and they made a really interesting video about AP Scion. Which he's not typically supposed to be played like this, but he gets very powerful very quickly. No. Okay, they're dead. One time I didn't utilize. So, almost like Karthus, Scion can also still attack when he dies, but he can move around. And he's not stuck in the place. But I might die a lot of Scion because I typically suicide tower a lot.
I'm not sure really what my purpose is besides healing enemies.
She does have attack,
allies.
an attack power, but healing
For
is
now,
very
I'm just
good.
gonna heal, I guess.
You can also make us run faster and shield us. Oh, God. I'm a little bit tilted right now. It's just
What happened to you?
when I see a certain champion and I don't like that champion too much, and I just see them walking away from me as I'm chase them down to kill them, and as soon as I'm about to hit them, I die completely. Right after I already died, it's just not fun. But that's okay. Yes.
Should I get more ability power stuff? What about mana regen?
Okay.
I can get like needlessly large rod for 60
No,
ability.
You can get redemption. Redemption's a decent item for a support character.
I don't have quite enough of that. Is there any way for me to like
No,
favorites?
but you can make item
No,
lists for
probably.
different characters. But I don't think you'd want to spend the time doing that. It is useful if you play the game often enough and play characters that you like.
I'm just gonna go with 60 ability power then. Or here, 40 and 300 mana.
I guess because I didn't really notice what you probably could have gotten your first actual full item right there, because Lost Chapter equals 1,300 and Luden's Echo is 1,900, and if you got the second part of it, it would have made it a lot cheaper. Excuse me. What? That's all I wanted to do. I'm so happy. What was I getting already? Frick.
Crap, I got stunned.
No. See, they have a lot of tanks on their team, and they have 3 jungles, 1 mid, and 1 top, which is a pretty good comp for this game. I am quite upset with that Draven. Sometimes when you use a certain spell and it doesn't come back for a long period of time and another teammate notices it, they typically shouldn't take that kill because it's just a waste of your ability power. But then again, it sometimes helps a lot. Wait, I don't know if they can see me in this bush. No. So when did you originally make your account for this game?
I think it was last year at around about this time. I'm not exactly sure what prompted me to do that.
I guess. I wouldn't. For me, I just wanted to play it after a long time of knowing about it. And I sort of felt that because I finally turned 18, I didn't have to worry about it being under a certain age restriction thing, or I wouldn't be able to make an account at all.
Do they have some sort of restriction like that? I can't imagine it'd be anything worse than 13.
I'm unsure. I just know that right now with my Blue account, I'm stuck under parental guidance settings.
Which account?
Battle.net, Blizzard. For, yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I can't change my settings at all because for some reason it's completely just stuck and I haven't been able to find anything to fix it. It's quite annoying though. No, I
Maybe you
set the age right. I
wrong?
was 17 when I made it. But it didn't
Really? I'm
change when I
surprised.
turned 18. Like most stuff. So like for my Xbox account, it changed for me. And that was good because I knew it was good. I was expecting it to change, but I don't know.
Wait, if I double up
Yeah,
on lost chapters, is that just wasted?
If you click Lost Chapters, you can see in like it will show you what it can be built into. So let me see it myself. You can right now make Archangel's Staff and Luden's Echo if you sell one of them. I don't know how many you have. You should sell one of them
I think I have 2.
because you'll get 910 gold out of that. Never mind, you already left.
And what should I buy with it?
I didn't see.
I can't.
Nope, you can't
I
rebuy
can't go
things
back
you're
once I
done.
leave. I've never tried, but
Don't worry. I have no. Get it all now. Okay. Wait, kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me.
oops, I was stunned.
Kill me, kill
Okay,
me,
well,
kill
I'm
me.
back
Come
at
on.
the start.
Let's go. Come here. No! Oh, that is so triggering.
The 1 HP escape.
Yeah. And that also sucks because I can still be stunned, and that just sort of wastes my passive.
Okay, what did you want me to sell?
Well,
it
how
for?
much gold do you have right now?
770.
Let me see. Maybe get something for redemption. Like one of those smaller things to build into it. If you know what I'm talking about.
Not really.
If you go to Mana Regain, there's an item called Redemption, and basically what that does is it gives you ability power and it heals your whole team if you put it down.
Okay, I need more gold though.
Well, that's why you can buy like the smaller pieces that can go into it, which makes it cheaper. Do you know what I mean?
Forbidden Idol and
Yes.
Crystalline Bracer, these?
You just
And how do I combine
buy
them?
both of them and it makes the one thing cheaper. You can buy one of them and buy some for another item. Yeah,
Okay, I think I got it. You said redemption.
I forgot to buy stuff. Okay. Basically,
How do I use it?
whatever number it's set on, you press that number and then you place it over your teammates. Don't do it yet because we don't need it.
Okay. It seems like everybody has just ridiculous range
the other
attacks.
team is all range. Well, mostly all range.
I mean, it makes it difficult for me to get close to
So
anything without getting
Irelia,
instantly
she
killed.
can use her Q to attach to you, and I was playing her the first game we had with Dogmaster. I swear, if I get rooted one more time. No, no, no. Yay! Come here. Aw. See, we might be losing, but I'm happy that I have it killed. Sometimes getting Sona in this game mode really sucks.
Because it's such a glass
Basically.
cannon.
Like, if you don't really know how to play her, and you don't really know a lot of the items by heart, then you're gonna struggle understanding like what ability, like different magic items to get.
Well, I mean, it seems like a very assist type character.
She is. Some people go top with her. Oh, like, not all, like, I don't know what the name word of it. It might be off meta, but sometimes you can play certain characters. Like, I go support Scion sometimes, and he's a tank with basically nothing that adds to other people's abilities. So some supports add stuff. So like Nunu, his abilities sometimes add. I know that's his old. That's how it used to be. So before Nunu got reworked, one of his abilities used to boost our attack and ability power, from what I can remember, and it would make bot lane almost unstoppable from what I've seen. But Sona, depending on how you play her, she can basically be a one-hit kill.
Yeah, I think that's been what's happening to me.
Oh, I meant her towards other people. So she can one-hit people, depending on how you go.
With what?
I don't know what ability it is, but it's her one of her attacks. Oh my god.
Oh, at least I was using as much of my mana as possible. Practically just spamming.
See, that's
everything
what I did
had.
when I started, like, first learning. It was on.
Oh, it's better than dying with the mana.
Why? Why? Here we go. Did you just
It's
say
all
it's all
ogre.
ogre?
Maybe. Okay, well,
Okay.
I need to go.